That's me. Hi, Richard. How are you? How is it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I was introducing you to my learners with my language.
Hi, learners.
Okay, because I will share this video to my page and to my WhatsApp, Instagram groups, and so on.
Great, good.
Yeah,
Well, I'm happy to see it.
you are going to be famous.
Great.
Yes, yes, Richard. As I told you, we are going to teach the be going to and will. This is this is a book that we are going to teach, okay? And that is the first lesson. Yeah, as I told him, saving nature. Lesson one, saving nature. And as you know, in this video or this live, we are going to teach these, tenses or grammar, and the differences. Okay, what is different between will and going to?
Okay, so we use will for two reasons, and we use going to for two reasons. So
yes,
let's take will. We use will for what we call a spontaneous decision. Imagine, Salman, if I come to your house and I'm sure because you are a very nice man, you will say, Richard, would you like a tea or a coffee? So in that situation, I didn't think about it before. I make the decision now. So I will say, I'll have a tea, please, because it's right now when I make the decision. So when it's a decision I make now about the future, we use will. Now, we use going to when I already thought about it. So maybe, for example, in France, next week, it's Christmas. So you might say to me, Richard, what are you doing next week? Now, maybe I already planned something or I already thought about it. So I might say, for Christmas, I am going to see my friends because it's not now when I'm thinking about it. It was before. So it's just a difference. You need to ask yourself, is it now when I make the decision or was it before? Because if it's now, we use will. If it's before, we use going to.
Richard, and what do you think? Is it possible to explain more about this, go to the detail?
Yeah, so there's actually another usage of will and another usage of going to. So we use will when we're talking about predictions, something I think will happen in the future, but also we can use going to. I'll give you an example. Imagine if I look out of my window and I see that there are big black clouds in the sky. Now, when I see there are big clouds, I know it's going to rain. So I would say, it's going to rain. Now, we use going to make a prediction about the future when we have some evidence, like the black clouds in the sky. But we use will to make predictions about the future when there's no evidence. I could say, now, I am from Manchester, okay? So maybe I will say, next season, Manchester United will win the league. Now, I don't know why. I have no evidence. Maybe it's in my heart. But we'll say Manchester United will win the league. Not because there is evidence, just because I think it will happen. It's like a belief. Okay? So it's all about evidence.
Yeah. Are you the root for Manchester?
Of course, yes. Manchester United.
Yeah, of course. Can I translate your sentence?
Of course, of course.
Okay, and another, explanation of these grammar points. Could you tell me more about them, or?
So, I would really say, firstly, if you're a beginner in the language,
Yeah.
You can just use will, really. I know it's not perfect, but if you're a beginner in the language, just use will. Every English speaker will understand what you're saying, but if you're at that intermediate level and above, you should really be trying to use the difference between will and going to. Also, there are actually two more ways we can talk about the future. So we have will, we have going to, but also we can use what we call the present continuous. Tomorrow, I am meeting a friend. So it's in the present tense, but it's for something in the future. Now, we sometimes call this the future close, like the close future, because normally we use it for things which are happening maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend, but also we use it a lot for arrangements. I am going to a restaurant tomorrow, or I am watching a film on Sunday with a friend at the cinema. So normally when I plan something for a plan or an arrangement, we can use the present continuous.
Yes, Richard, I have written something else about the, this issue. Far future and near future. Which one is used for well and going to? What do you think? Far future. For example, we're talking about, Tell.
Well, normally we would use will for the far future and going to for the more near future, just because, like I said, imagine if we use going to for those predictions about the future, like the big black clouds in the sky. Well, normally for the close future, I have more information, so I'm probably going to use going to, whereas the far away future, I have less information, so it's less certain. It could change, so I'd probably use will for that.
Yeah, do you agree with me? The verbs which usually, has ing is concerned the near future. For example, present continuous or past continuous, or going to usually is about near future. Okay, can I translate your sentence to my learners?
Yeah, of course.
نکته دیگه در مورد issue about the going to and will is won't. Will, won't.
Right. So when we're constructing will, if we're constructing it in the affirmative, the positive, it's I will plus verb, or he will plus verb, Salman will plus verb. But in the negative, we say will not. But will not, it's too long, so in English we put it together and we say won't. W-O-N apostrophe T. So I won't, people in the future, people won't drive petrol cars, because we think, okay, maybe in the future people will drive electronic cars, because we see Tesla and all these big companies that make electronic cars. So in the future, people won't drive petrol cars. That is my prediction.
No, we're going to. Gonna.
Okay, so going to. So instead of going to plus verb, we can actually pronounce it gonna. Right? So, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, I'm gonna meet some friends. I'm going to meet some friends. I'm gonna meet some friends. So, gonna meet some friends.
Yes. And Richard, we have a test here. Could you, I know you are a native speaker and you will understand what I'm reading right now. Wait a few minutes. I think it notation or blank space raining. Choice 1 is stopping. Choice 2 will stop. Choice 3 is going to stop. Choice 4 stops.
Okay, so it's not number 4. Now, it could be 2 or it could be 3. It could be will or it could be going to, because like I said, is there a big cloud in the sky, or is it so? Because, for example, there are some people who, and I don't know if you know some people like this, and they say, oh, my shoulder's hurting. It's going to rain. Some people are very strange in their mind. And, oh, my shoulder's hurting. It's going to rain. Maybe they would say will. I would say going to.
Yes. Wait
Is
a
it
few
correct?
minutes, I think. No, wait a few minutes. I think it's not in blank space raining. Is stopping, will stop, is going to stop, stops.
Is going to stop is my final answer.
Yes. Just Richard, this book is compiled by our, a publisher, our teacher in Iran. And that is a mistaken. And I'm sure they mistake, this says, and yes, I agree with you. That is going to. Yes. And the next
what's the official answer?
Just will stop.
Right. So like I said, it may be if it's just I don't have any evidence, maybe I say will.
Yeah.
So it's not wrong, but going to is better.
Yes. And the next one, I trust you because you are a native speaker. That is your language, not my language. Okay. I should trust you. Okay. Maria 37. Blank space better and and doctors are hopefully she blank space make a full recovery. Choice 1, gets and will. Choice 2 is getting and will. 3, was getting and I think that is not true. I just use it slash. Be going to, and choice 4 is going to slash will.
Okay, and can you read the sentence again, please?
Maria 37, right? Maria 37, blank space. Better or better, you're British, better, and doctors, yeah, better, how do you pronounce this word? Better, yeah, that is, I'm American, I say better, yeah?
Better.
Yeah. Doctors are hopefully, she blank space make a full recovery.
Okay. And the options again, what was option A?
Gets slash will. 2 is getting slash will. 3 was getting.
That one. Number 2.
Yes,
Number 2.
You're right. Okay. What do you think about our test? Do you think that is a valuable test or not? These tests.
I think some grammar exercises like that, they're good examples. I know sometimes as learners, we don't like learning grammar. It is important. It's not the most important thing, but like I mentioned before, at that intermediate level, you really should know the difference between going to and will.
Yeah, but here I just mark some main differences between will and going to, Richard. Far future, near future. Far future is belonging to will, but near future is belonging to going to. And the next one, with a plan before, already. With a plan, we use be going to. But without any planning and, in time, in that time you are speaking, you make a decision. That is will. Without or with plan or without plan. Yes, and forecasting or predicting with signs and evidence or without signs and evidence. Do you agree or?
Yep. I agree.
And Richard, we are continue our discussion about the nouns here and regular. How many irregular, noun do you know?
Oh, how many irregular nouns? Well, like person, people, child, children, fish, fish, sheep, sheep. We say one sheep,
Yeah.
two sheep.
Woman, women, yeah.
Woman, women, man, men. Yeah, that's quite good. What else do you say?
Yeah.
Also, you see sometimes that it's not just S, it's ES, right? So one beach, you go to the beach on holiday, one beach, two beaches, but it's ES.
Yes.
What else do we see? When we use a, we just mean, all right, so I have a clementine here, okay? A clementine, one of many, not an important one, just any. So imagine if I say to you, can I have a pen? I just mean any pen. I don't care which pen, just any pen. But if I say to you, can I have the pen on the table? When I say the, I'm talking about this one exact pen. Not any pen, this one pen. So when I use the, it's more precise. Do you have articles in Farsi?
Ijaz. For example, we say katabi in Persian. A book. You
Katobi.
say a book, katabi. Okay.
Katobi.
And katabi, but it means a book. But when we say katab, yeah, it's the book.
Katab.
Yeah, it is going to special. Yes.
Okay.
And the next part of this book is dealing with this and that. You know, this and this bird, that bird, these and those.
Okay, so this, that, these, those, right? These are the, so this and that are singular, these and those are plural when I talk about more than one thing. And normally it's a question of distance. This pen and that pen that's further away from me. Okay, so this, that, or these pens and those pens. These is closer. So this, these, close, those, that, further away. So we can talk about physical distance, or we can talk about maybe time, just anything that's closer to me in distance, in time. I use this or these. Anything that's further away, we use that or those.
Okay, and the last one is, adjective pronouns. My, your, his, her, its.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, these are just adjective pronouns. Okay, the challengeable question which our learners always facing and always face and sometimes have, problem with that is pronunciation of some word, For example, some, pronunciation like E. How do you pronounce will is true or is correct or well?
Well.
Yeah. Big or big?
Big.
Big. It is not big, yeah? Between A and
big.
E is big. Fish or fish?
Fish.
Yeah, fish. And
all right, I'll give you an example. Just give me 1 second. I'll give you an example. I'll be back.
That's the
okay. So I have a friend, and my friend is called, how do you pronounce this?
Met. Meet
Oh,
or
sorry,
met?
turn it around. T-I-M. Say
Oh,
Tim,
yeah.
right?
Tim.
Right,
Yeah,
sorry, it's
yes.
probably turned around. Tim, right? But then, if I change it to this, how do we pronounce this?
Time.
All right, so when it's Tim, the I is very short, Tim, right?
Yes.
But when I say this, time,
Time.
this is it's longer, right? The I is longer because I have a second vowel.
Yes.
So if there's a second vowel, this is going to be longer. It's just like, let's think of another word. Now, I'm sure, Salman, because you're a teacher, you tell children all the time to sit, yeah?
Yes, sit.
All right. But then if I'm on the internet, I probably go on a website.
Side. Yeah.
So we have sit, short, site, longer, because we have the second vowel.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it and eat? It or eat?
Well,
It is.
like, it. It is sunny today. It is sunny today. And then normally for breakfast, I eat eggs.
Every grammar point and tips in every lives. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. No problem for me. I am happy to help.
Yeah, thank you. That is, I think it is so
like
good
that.
and so helpful. Yeah, of course.
I think it's good for your students.
Yeah,
Great.
I wanted to just more bother you, and that is finished our class. And
okay, let's finish for today. But next week, let's do a little bit more grammar. Send it me before the lesson so I can think about it. And yeah, that's great.
Yeah, thank you.